make up for based on that loss against Complexity. But hey, let's fixate in as suddenly teccsgocontact gets smoked out of the bomb site. Bomb gets planted behind boxes. All is good, yeah? 5v5. CADIAN tries to dive out. They look to catch players on the immediate fallback, but everybody got away, tucked into the post-plant positions comfortably now. Astralis looking good. It's a matter of headshots and who hits them. But a smoke in front of it. Zyphon's going to commit to this. Glocks are going to have to spam him off, and he just goes, oh, never mind. Last second, Device gets the headshot to Zyphon. And he's going to try to keep on spamming. Then more kills come through this smoke. What are we watching? CADIAN's on the defuse. He gets knifed off. Blame finishes Shush.
Let's go.
And this is why Vertigo's gotta go.
Gotta go.
Get this map right. Not yet. Over towards B, we get the teccsgocontact Shush combo. So again, so many moving pieces on Heroic. Questions will be, where does Zyphon slot in? Zyphon is, or was, a part of the Copenhagen Flames that were infamous for their world-class Vertigo. It's where Jabby made his name. It's where Roy made his name.
Astralis 2 at one point.
Ugh. Shush gets there, but Buzz with the quick trade. That's the B site opened, so it seems. Zyphon is the third piece further back. But again, just the deagle, and Buzz isn't having any of it. There we go. Astralis crack into the B site to convert that pistol. 2-0 start.
What do you think about Vertigo from CSGO to C? This is our first time casting Vertigo CS2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that the biggest flaw I feel are, and this is it's a gripe I still have with Ancient as well. It's these yellow floodlights that cast huge shadows.
Big shadows.
I mean,
big
the
bad
one
shadows.
Yeah, the one pushing through connector, like pushing through Z there. If you go for the A ramp flank, I feel like that one has less impact, but it's the one in deep CT on A site that really bothers me.
Yeah.
You're trying to retake, and every single time anybody on the bomb site can see your retake, it feels like all the retakes get forced through elevator instead.
That's true. Nading smokes open will be remembered as a necessary change that we didn't even know we needed.
Device.
Old smokes already look terrible.
Dupree's got the answer. Remember, Deagle's in the pocket can be a problem, especially as they upgrade to the AK. And they don't know that there's not just one, but two more players over here. Dupree setting it up for CADIAN to come through big. Ah, but he gets caught out by Bhop. Makes sure that no tomfoolery is afoot. Down to just Shush with the P250. Slides out.
Oh, when CADIAN called on Nuke yesterday that he tried to bring it in like old Heroic, but a little bit more simple, I guess.
Sure.
And it was scary in a couple rounds, but never for rounds in a row.
Oh, CADIAN's dead out of the gate with this one. And the swing out from teccsgocontact brings it back. Good recovery here. Him and Zyphon just inside of the bomb site, deterring the Astralis ramp hit this round. For now, anyways. You can't help but feel for Heroic and their struggle at the moment, right? This is a team that we never said had a star. It was the fact that they could perform as well as they did and get as deep in tournaments as they did without a huge star player. The closest things to a star is now gone.
Mm-hmm.
You're left with 3 of the 5 last second stand-ins. Even technically CADIAN is a stand-in for this event, so
yeah.
You have a majority stand-in roster.
It's everyone's last dance before joining Liquid, I think.
Devices managed to get to the sandbag, so good positioning here if Astralis want to keep following through, but will anybody offer him a 4v3 perhaps? Zyphon hyper passive, just waiting for the site itself to fall, but I mean, you've got Dupree towards elevator still spotting before that would happen. Flash isn't too bad for Device. Utility over the top. We've got teccsgocontact flanking though. Keep your eyes on that. He's about to arrive on ramp as Buzz has to press out and push this bomb down. 5 seconds to spare and it's planted. The elevator player doesn't get his spam until Bhop does die to it, and nobody holds off for that teccsgocontact flank. It's left Buzz stranded, but still he gets a double.
He's alive!
Triple kill and a potential 4th with Shush right there. He knows!
Tracked him down!
Every single one cut down!
That's animal mode, Buzz. Oh my.
All they could think about was floppy. Actually, it was JT dropping 25 kills on him. Now teccsgocontact gets caught out just standing in the ramp, giving away grenades. So unfortunate timing, I suppose, but also a bit careless. blameF chases. Zyphon won't retreat. And the Astralis follow-throughs inbound. But there is short control for CADIAN.
That was such a dominant round, and they still lost. And Astralis, will they win again off of this? One spotted over on yellow. No repeat, no bomb plant, however, either. dupreeh can get into the mix, but CADIAN gets dislodged and dies.
Bus is trying to give cover here. Stare.
Oh. dupreeh could just shoot him through the box right now.
Oh, but he's preoccupied with the ramp players. It really could fall down to Buzz in back-to-back rounds when you look at the health of his two teammates.
A second flank. Can't spot this.
Sjuush is going to capitalize. Clears blameF off of the ramp. Stare still stranded as Buzz loses health before even getting a chance to fight.
Oh, they can double up on short. It's a good mid-round here from Astralis. They get to safety.
Stare wraps around all the way. dupreeh tries to pressure out. There's no stick on this. Stare waiting for the peek and tons of damage out of that series. It's just super one-sided.
Yep.
Siphons Berettas. Again, all about setting up dupreeh, who currently plays back A site on the white box. And they go from completely silent to suddenly looking to really follow through here. M4's already been found out. 47 health. Stare just takes the head off.
Stare at that.
Yeah. Comes wrapping around short side, reopens this bomb site for yet another round at a 6-0 start for Astralis.
And now we're chewing through the half, right? We're at six rounds left after this to see what Heroic can do to try to come back into it. And yeah, the story could be very different if not for the Buzz 1v4 and the round right after and that 2v2. There are so many situations. I mean, even the pistol round in this game came down to a knife kill, spam through smoke.
That's true.
A fake defuse, another fake defuse.
They get close to the site quietly, and then there's just a pounce with Stare coming around that short side. It's unraveled the setup before. Heroic looking to hang on. teccsgocontact occupied with short. They've got support in Zyphon back by Elevator, and there's only 20 seconds to spare here. So CADIAN could be crucial, but his cover temporarily taken away. teccsgocontact peeks, loses out to Buzz, and just like that, I mean, 3 players in position, 5 players looking to trade. It's the fact that all 3 of those duels go the way of Astralis that this 7-0 just shows no sign of stopping.
No, they're starting to grow the gravitational field right now of energy. They just look like more confident, and things are just getting sucked into their orbit. And now they know the rotations of Heroic. They can predict it. They feel confident about the peaks when they're going to come in. How many moons? I don't know.
How many moons? How many moons can one planet have? Is there a maximum?
There is. You can have as many, I think, as you can have an infinite, I think.
Okay, good.
If you're infinity size. But what we know is that the tides have changed because of these moons. Okay.
You got a favorite moon?
Ours.
Ours, yeah. That's fair.
Do you have a favorite moon?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to Google it quietly?
Maybe. Outer shell with geothermal activity in an ocean underneath it. For all we know, it's another water planet, Waters.
That's hype.
Like that level for Mario. Good trade out from mid. Mario? Mario.
You can say that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's okay.
Trade frags on A site again. And, well, these rifles aren't getting too much. Zyphon's looking for the next contact, but just as quickly as they appear, they're gone. And if they run out making sound, Devices just sat here collecting all of that. But can he close it? Because his 2 teammates, 42 health combined. And yeah, just by playing the waiting game, they've gotten CADIAN off of the bomb site, and poor Zyphon's going to have to do this, hidden behind sandbags, waiting. So much time for Astralis to make their decision. Who plays more actively here?
At a minute, I think Astralis got full control because Heroic can't push together. Okay, but Zyphon's got a good timing to pre-clear this. He's spotting both, but they, again, aren't together, so he can get the information, but he couldn't get away. I think that was a great move from Zyphon, and he set up CADIAN in a 1v2 with a pretty good gun for 2 players who are low. If they don't figure this out, then they might plant for him. If they do, then they plant for CT and Elevator. They're not going to take the risk. I'm going to call this 40% chance here for CADIAN.
Okay.
He's the kind of guy that can figure this out. But the odds are still against him.
Yeah. AI's got it at 26. A bullet apiece for Buzz and Stare. They play split up. CADIAN looking for the first one. You know, high likelihood he could be coming from the B site, so the flank may be less expected. So sure enough, CADIAN gets the first one. Buzz, another clutch. This would be the third clutch, 8 rounds into the map. And CADIAN has been sold, but missed. It's like the first time I've heard Blame kind of talk a little smack.
Yeah, that's what happens, right? The one guy who never does, the first time he tries.
Yep. Ooh, nice nade.
Oh,
Perfect.
That's beautiful. Buzz even turned from that, and
It ain't a flash, little bro.
this is a rickety buy from Heroic with the amount of utility they have, but they got the kill. Ooh.
Missed shot.
That's fine for CADIAN, though. He's still on a very good side to rotate from. They're heavy stack towards B. Looks a little bit more perilous towards this side.
Getting a good amount of utility. Oh, what?
I call that a stair cut. Dude, goddamn.
I see what you're talking about. You said sometimes you see the flash of how special of a rifler he is. Well, that's a quick glimpse. We pull back the curtain. And Stare possibly pulling back the round from the 5v4. Blame F1 fake plant gets the nade out. Dodges basically all the damage on that one. Makes the most of the smokes ahead and forces the CTs into a retake. But he doesn't get away alive. Shush clears him.
Now, Heroic gotta get this one. 4v3 retake, 2 smokes. 1 goes out.
Yeah, but man, you got Device on Sandbags. I love a Device post plant from Sandbags. Smoke go over, but CADIAN's not going to miss that shot. And now bomb is properly blocked off. So very desperate for Astralis. Stare traded out in an instant. teccsgocontact down to a 1.5 seconds, and they are on the board. Heroic, the 5v4 off of the mid fights.
So they got that one. That's good. And it was going to be fast. Lower B control. Buzz getting his pants scorched right now, and the kill comes out. They simply try to re-aggress. Oh my, wait, he should just take this, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god.
Doesn't see anything else right now. This is kind of I mean...
Bhop, don't blow this.
Yeah, you wait long enough, though, they rotate out, and then you can walk in. It's still a 4v4.
Shush, stuck behind green. Like you said, rotates out, but almost gets one for free. It's 2 behind Tetris now. Bhop burning. 3 CTs behind green. This looks ridiculous. So little place to fight from. dupreeh decides to go pushing outward. That's the bottom of B. Ooh. Not quite, Device. CADIAN fires once. Device now ready for the repeak.
Both watching. Device gets CADIAN.
Nice nade on the smoke as well at the exact same time so that teccsgocontact has a real chance at the trade frag. Both operas down, and teccsgocontact finds the headshot for his 2nd on the ramp. How many times have we seen Astralis set up on this ramp at the start of rounds and then not get the gunfights? This time it's a full commit, nowhere to go now. CTs continue to press out, and Bhop, well, that MAC-10 finds its victim, but Zyphon in the corner is going to catch them off guard, and with ease, he cleans up 2.
That's nice and comfy from Zyphon. That's what you like to see. It's a matter.
teccsgocontact comfortable here with the tarp smoke up. Easy pickings as far as he's concerned. Frag up next. Still a few bullets in the gun, but Bhop will connect to the headshot. Deagle's got CADIAN. Bhop trades again. And man advantage to the T's. Weapons to be retrieved. dupreeh on the push to short.
Another dink.
With a nade on the feet of Device. Nearly dead. Hangs on to a measly 13 health with Blame F next to him. Device and Blame F in the clutch. We've seen it across the last 24 hours. They
Wait, he came through. They go through. Like
they switch, and Device gets the opening, but now dupreeh's going to do the same thing, and he has a huge health advantage plus control of that bomb. But as he looks back to the short smoke, Device could, for as far as he knows, be pushing up towards Crane. Device waits.
dupreeh playing active. He's worried about the op, and Device waiting long enough. Does he know what dupreeh will do in this situation? The thing is that he's holding on to the bomb, and Device wants him to let go of control of it, make him scared. dupreeh stays in an active spot, though. If he takes the timing on the peak, let's see.
Nope.
No, he's not going to. He lets it go. Device actually has enough time to get to the B site, no joke. but he doesn't need to. Bomb gets planted.
No swing. Smoke's there. Device is fast enough. Dude, the timing here.
There's no shot.
I mean, dupreeh started moving the moment that bomb got picked up. At the 20-second mark, he went, and then still he doesn't swing crane. Device is going to be thinking that for sure he has gone that way.
Upside down,
goes
underwater, chest right now as dupreeh comes back. His Device looks forward.
Perfect play from Device. Or, excuse me, dupreeh. Getting outplayed by the wraparound to give Heroic that 4 rounds straight. Down 8-0.
And Vertigo is definitely a map that he's loved, so not surprised to see him doing well again. Device, oh! As soon as he jumps up, everybody appears.
You see the shake of the head, like, damn it. I knew it. That Spidey sense was tingling, and he still went for the play. And there's no follow-through here for Heroic just yet. Looking for 5-round wins in a row. They'll drop a molly sandbags and fall back, making a little sound on the departure. Our B-site looking real prime for the taking, especially with Zyphon getting the perfect timing for the mid-peak. I mean, this couldn't be freer.
They got played pretty hard right here, and that was like a very classic call. I mean, you put some pressure. You can hear the rotations above you. You can walk backwards if you want to. It's scary to flank, and and sometimes can take time. I think and the T side needs to take advantage of that in the mid rounds as well. And CADIAN, of course, knows how to do that, seemingly with anyone.
He's hiding in spawn, dude. Sorry, no Kevlar safe for you.
That's fresh body armor, too. I mean, you can take that and use it. Maybe in CS3.
Whoa. Give us another 20 years.
Yeah.
That's just the one. Flame F gonna hang on to the Kevlar dualies.
Heard that. Heroic don't have a map full with 3 new players.
At a week's notice, you know?
Yeah.
teccsgocontact gonna just come flying out middle. Bhop's USP actually gets one. Nearly gets a second there with teccsgocontact down to 15 health, but guess who? dupreeh up to 14 frags. Blames Deeg, drops bomb. Zyphon over the top of middle, pushes Stare into the 1 versus 3. But look at the health here. I'm not saying it's likely, but it's doable. So it seemed. Zyphon.
They tried to do some cool stuff, but it was like, looked way too easy for Vitality to stop.
Ooh.
Oh, see what I mean?
Fade away.
Let him fight.
teccsgocontact on one end, dupreeh on the other. Zyphon going to be doing his thing top mid. Zyphon's been given a lot of space, I feel like, to just kind of play his own in this system of Heroic.
Yeah, it's good. Might as well be free. I mean, if you're playing under a strict authoritarian regime and you can't even be comfortable at all,
yeah.
I mean, what's the point?
Freedom! Flame F. Ooh, nothing. There's the response back from Heroic. They lose teccsgocontact, but it's quickly exchanged.
And Zyphon might have felt some pressure, too. Just as his debut, a lot of people have a fresh memory of him as like that 5th on Copenhagen Flames that we wondered where he was going to end up.
That other guy.
Yeah, the other guy, essentially. But this can be a resume builder, an attention grabber. And this round's now out of Astralis' hands. Heroic can go and simply plant. Wait, oh, they're going to run back because CADIAN has an open other site.
That's fair. They've got the time.
Yeah. And the CTs have just... Interestingly, if they passed differently, they could have just cut this flank off entirely.
Right, imagine if
fall back.
They go top mid into T room, but had they gone top mid into ladder, that bomb's walking right by. So just enough time. They get it over the line. But talk about a comeback. I mean, we were 8-0 up at 1 point for Astralis, and it felt like this one was going to be lickety split.
You know, even though Heroic's stand-ins are very good players, they are still stand-ins. Like, this is not Heroic. That we know. And so there would be some egg on Astralis' face if they couldn't win this series, you know. But it certainly doesn't mean it's just going to be free.
Nope, not 4 up anyways. Oh, and a 3rd player here. Yeah. Pistols up for Astralis. We're looking at the tie game now. Heroic not going to let This one slipped through. Ooh, nice nade. Sjuush nearly dead from that alone. Can the pistols finish it off? Another frag grenade to the same location. So sure enough, Sjuush is dead, but it's dupreeh. And dupreeh and dupreeh over and over as his teammates rack up another couple. dupreeh has had his name stamped on each and every round, it feels like, to tie this game at 8 apiece.
He could knife him.
Do it.
Zyphon could, and... Whoa, never mind. Okay. I like Heroic moving slowly right here. Just kind of scare the shit out of him, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh. And then run through smoke. Sjuush gets the headshot. Bhop trades, and nothing more from that. Singular kill for Bhop. Deep smoke on the site. Sjuush gun almost empty, but he makes it work just enough. Output there to deny Stare any position inside of the B site. And this is for majority stand-in roster. That was a beautiful little execute.
It was very nice.
Nice timing.
And they could just frag out on T-side. And listen, Astralis haven't even been holding on to... Actually, one thing I think that went underrated throughout, like Heroic being at the top of at CSGO in terms of rankings, even when they weren't winning tournaments, but they were still like probably the best team in the world at multiple points, was how many times they killed people in exit situations. They've been doing that in this game.
Okay.
Yeah, they won the economy game by killing people in these post-plant situations. We haven't seen any save guns right now from Astralis, and it looks like that's going to happen again. And I looked at Stare dying in that 3-man situation and thinking, if he held that gun, they might not even chase down the trades because it'd be too scary.
Right.
But they get that kill easily. Blame goes down every round.
Post a frag out of the 3 players that were on that site. Oh, now we're missing nades. Not that you have many to work with to begin with. And Device, at the very least, kills Sjuush. Huge damage off the util.
9 and 14 for CADIAN and dupreeh. Device is low too, and they've got these 4 guns. 4 pistols. And I think they'll want to try to get Sjuush's, but they probably think, oh, when Zyphon goes down, 93 damage on him too. A bad gust of wind could end this round for Heroic.
With a nade on Stare as well. Get a triple kill off the frag. Do something crazy.
Imagine. There should just be a Steam achievement pop up on screen.
No, Counter-Strike lost all its Steam achievements.
Orc nades. Oh, really?
There's only one now, and it's basically have you played the game. Yep. Sag. But even with little bits of health, they're still all right because teccsgocontact takes the initiative towards the A site. Bombs inbound.
9 rounds straight.
Oof.
Oh!
Nice deeg, but...
So we had 14 rounds straight for complexity.
Mm-hmm.
We're already at 9, looking at 10 rounds straight.
Yes, sir. Theoretically, they lose 14 rounds in a row versus complexity and lose that map, and then
13.
They go to bed telling themselves, I'm never gonna let this happen again.
Mom, I will never let that happen again, I promise.
Only to then lose 13 in a row to Heroic.
Wow. And
it
that's
hasn't
like
happened.
Your worst enemy ever.
Yeah. It would hurt more, wouldn't it?
It would.
You know CADIAN would never let you live it down.
It's payment for Stown and Jabby, though, I think.
Okay. It's in the contract.
Yeah. The one stipulation.
Oh, Buzz feels the pressure. He's got Bhop right behind him. Can they hold off what is a 4-man commitment coming through from Heroic? 1 kill at least, but through the rafters. It is Sjuush to get the trade frag, and Bhop doesn't decide to stay in front of those smokes. They just forfeit full control of the B site off of the Buzz frag. 7 seconds. Bomb is on the site, and it's got just enough time to plant.
They're good.
Molly will burn CADIAN, so BlameF's double kill's huge. Gets man advantage back in the hands of Astralis, and they could very realistically put an end to this streak of winning rounds. Little nade comes through. Device connects. It's a Sjuush 1v3 or a lifting of the curse. As he slides back through the stairs, he gets a headshot, a second, and it's so good! No way!
Man, that's the... Yeah. This is like... I was going to spoil the movie. Goddamn, Device is gone. Doesn't even get to shoot his gun.
12 in a row if they can convert this 5v4.
Oh, they're firing on all cylinders now.
Buzz has got the corner. At least that'll catch him off. He's got his full health and a second kill. Buzz could be the difference maker here. It's an AK upgrade.
but they take the site.
Exactly. They just fly up the staircase knowing the second B player was drawn back.
Do we have retake grenades? Buzz has
Full
everything.
belt. Can't afford to die. If he dies here, then it's just one nade on the ground, but CADIAN punches in the digits.
He probably should have readied that molly to delay. He'll throw it in a little late. I think that's not super good, but at least they have the smoke for later on. His flashes, let's pay attention to them. They need this retake.
What if they had that molly for the quad position instead? Shush tucked in, taking some damage, has to suck it in and hope, but he fights. Traded back by Blame and Stare. The peak is off of teccsgocontact. CADIAN, it's a slight health disadvantage. Him versus Blame, battle of the brains. CADIAN left, right back again.
God damn that pre-fire.
Now every clutch. And not only are you potentially about to lose 13 rounds in a row and lose this first map, but then you have to play overpass again right after this. Oh, God. Blame F over the side of the smoke with one. And Shush trying to still keep that potential B flank honest. Stare takes a chance, huge chance with that SMG.
But they're playing a little bit too aggressively, maybe. Yeah.
They just keep pressing around the sides of all this, and dupreeh will continue to rack up kills. His 18th and 19th in this one.
I guess they felt like they had to do something. They didn't have much to work with. Now it's just this Falmus, this M4, one smoke on Buzz.
They wait for that third player to arrive up the ramp.
Full util with a minute and ramp control. You don't have to do anything except wait. CTs need to come in and make something happen.
Hands busy. Device doesn't go for the swing. Nade would confirm him, so he just barrel stuffs Zyphon. Can't escape. He is stuck on the molly. Buzz makes a play. Caught buyout, and that is it indeed. 13 rounds straight from Heroic. And so, what can Heroic really put forth with stand-ins in such limited time? We just bank on headshots, maybe. You know?
Okay.
You know headshots? You heard of those?
Yeah.
There's 2 of them, maybe 3 of them. dupreeh posts a kill to Device. And again, the T side for Astralis yesterday was the pistol and conversion and nothing after. Well, you're not even getting pistol here. You haven't even seen a bomb site. You stink.
You stink.
Okay. Oh, CADIAN and dupreeh have brought the heat in the pistol. Now there's a whole pack of players sitting inside of this A site. So Stare, listen, buddy, I appreciate your effort. Okay, you gotta try. It's in the contract.
And in fact, a win extends it.
Ugh. But he gets tagged down and dealt with. It is a full...
That's a great fragging round at CADIAN. 3 kills in the pistol.
Look at that. Little mow down. It's supposed to be,
nice,
but
nice.
Zyphon's going to make the money instead with teccsgocontact, double MP9 in short. They're getting mopped up. Nice and easy for Zyphon to rack up the frags. Incendiary as well to drop soon. And then suddenly it's pressure on Bhop and Stare to come through short instead with entries. Time is critical, and CADIAN's starting to rotate back down. The Molotov doesn't go out. Zyphon just swings instead. And then the smoke on the other end of it, that came down from the A site. There is a little bit of a recovery from the short push, but the bomb, 5 seconds left, and a frag primed on CADIAN. He dares you to plant. And as the cross comes over, it's only 3 damage, but no cover from Stare. Device getting spammed, 20 HP, nothing. Somebody rotates the wrong way. You know, kind of no pressure.
He's a better man than me.
Yeah, I yell at all my teammates. Whoop. Yeah, he'll get that second. CADIAN right back into it. Bhop and Blame dead.
That's pretty fearsome. 6-0 here for CADIAN. And we remember how Complexity beat Astralis yesterday on Overpass. It was a lot of CT activity, specifically towards Long A. It was Elige on the rock a lot. And we know that Heroic are actually coming off 3 losses here in CS2. Brand new lineup. Counter picking into Overpass almost certainly after watching the disaster that unfolded last night. And assuming they can replicate it. It'd be hard to anti-strat if you're Astralis. But at the same time, you know that they would have given their Overpass a lot of talking about after a match like that. So it's all, by that same token, risky for Heroic to go ahead and try to pick into it, especially with their 3 losses.
Ooh. In the open. But dupreeh's holding on. All is good.
Second swing is so late.
A little delayed with the Deagle. He will get his 1, but now the connector player's coming. And Device opens up.
Where was that, actually?
That was
I'm trying to
down
figure that
connector
out.
by the looks of things.
Oh, okay. So this is something I was wondering about with timings on overpass. Because overpass is an instant ban for me in pugs. But the spawns on con, it feels like on CT side, it's Blame and Device are taking turns swinging on con almost every round. And I'm wondering if there's a CT advantage right now for more spawns in CS2 than CSGO, but...
Ooh. Ain't nobody hiding there no more. It's an easy fallback as far as dupreeh is concerned. Not going to run the risk. And Zyphon was having some flashes thrown towards him, so they're going to boost inside of the B site, see that water's clear, maybe put Zyphon on the connector flank. Question will be, do Astralis get this A hit going faster than Heroic can run back up? Utility's getting real low if you are Heroic. CADIAN smoke could be critical for maybe long, but they're already on the brink of the push, and sure enough, here they come, swinging it. dupreeh and CADIAN a kill apiece, and dupreeh's freed up to go around, but Bhop, he's the difference maker. 20 to the clock, and teccsgocontact just trying to dodge fights. Where is Zyphon, the flank from Con that was set up, but he just missed his chance to stop the bomb plant. Device is looking for the peek off the off, and sure enough, he locks this coming forward through bathrooms. He decides not to take that overt risk. teccsgocontact is still risky, but I mean, Mac spotted. 10 duel down long A, that's crazy. Missed op shot, and it looks like Astralis are going to scale forward. teccsgocontact, yeah, he falls, and then CADIAN peeks into Device, so nice layering here from Astralis on the approach, and nobody else wants to lose their guns. It's an easy three-man save for Heroic.
Great cover out of Device in these last two.
Beautiful.
Definitely been missing him a little bit.
I can't believe Stare just swung long A with a Mac 10.
Yeah, it's like they needed long A presence. I don't think they needed to I don't think they needed to take it over and flank. They just needed to make sure they weren't getting flanked from top bathrooms. So yeah, it did feel like it wasn't organized properly, because you know that can net you a lot, especially versus weebs.
CADIAN takes front bath. Even Zyphon's getting called into the action here. Okay. Bullets disappearing.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Yeah, peek is perfect, right? Coming up that side instead as dupreeh gives out bathrooms. And I love that dupreeh, who was in bathrooms, instead is already down on the B site. So fast change up from Astralis, looking to shift gears into B. And you've already got two defenders rearing and ready to go, but Bhop, nice entry frag. His rifle is looking sharper here on overpass. Device gives great cover. Buzz, that would have been a crucial kill, but Device still able to pick up slack as Bhop gets the bomb down. And the nade into heaven almost kills the little left of teccsgocontact. Device is making a huge difference here in round 7, and there's still 2 though to take down.
Wait, what?
teccsgocontact catches the headshot, slips down into the water. Can Bhop clutch 1v2? They need this.
teccsgocontact low.
And as he sits behind pillar, one shot rings out from the water. A second player drops. He knows they're both here, and he takes the head off teccsgocontact. CADIAN up next, and Bhop can't manage both. He jumps on the bomb, but with no kit, no time. Third round for Astralis.
Oh, locked up. That 1v2, and you know what? Even though Bhop doesn't get the kill right there, it's his.
Ooh, what a call this could be. Rifles on short, Zyphon serving up the distraction and a kill. And they still haven't found out about the M4, nor the second player over towards short. They don't realize there's 3 men over here. They try to press off of the site, but they get caught out by Device. And he's looking for another one. Tough duel here for Shush. CADIAN jumps over the angle. They're also concerned about a flank, but there's a delay because bomb is in spawn.
No way. Dude, they haven't seen this, right?
Oh, this is one of those weird rounds that only ends up working. You know, you leave bomb, but because they don't spot it, they're thinking it's a weird one.
Yeah, it was a very weird situation, but they get into normal retake spots, and Device still hasn't planted, and they're using a lot of utility, so there's still a small chance. Stare could stop this right now, though. Right now.
He'll take some damage. Missed shot out of Device. BlameF picks up the slack.
One spotted pit.
CADIAN's up. 1 frag to it already. And as BlameF tucks in behind pillar, CADIAN's going to have to get a quick shot here and then flick over to the bomb site in anticipation, but no movement out of BlameF. Doesn't even try to trade it. Over the top box he goes. It's another 1v1 between the IGLs and CADIAN. Oh my god, nearly turning his back. BlameF slips around, doesn't make a single sound that entire time. Sneaky as ever is Blame. Og on tree. M4 on rock. Where's the scissors? teccsgocontact looks to flick away. Oh, dodging flashes. He hangs on, but he loses his support, and now he's stuck. teccsgocontact is doomed as Device peels both off the long play. dupreeh can come look to pick up slack, but that is a comfortable 4v3 at more than a minute on the clock.
This is like the impact that we expect to see out of Device, and all jokes aside, like just a bit more of this take over the game, because we didn't see it on map 1. It was a little bit off yesterday between him and Blame. I think and again, there's just so much emphasis on them, for better or worse. But Device's this year has been unbelievable, right? From CSGO to CS2, whatever. Everything he's done since joining Astralis has been nothing short of spectacular. But at this point in time, very important matches right now in this new game. And no oppers are really standing out. I mean, even broky, who is good for sure, wasn't himself. He was definitely missing a lot of shots.
Ooh, timing there for Zywoo works out wonderfully. Gets him an upgrade and kind of compromises the push at 15 seconds. Surely he's going to try to spam through. Can he stop the bomb plants? No, they'll put it safely down. Sure enough, Bhop just going to take up position in the smoke as prying eyes come out from heaven. They will catch one in the water. Sjuush with the double. And now, all three. Sjuush. Clean as can be.
Damn. Okay, 3 out of heaven just because they just had blinders on? Like they were like a little bit of spam through.
Back into the pistols for Astralis. Again, it's better than yesterday's T-side versus complexity, but it's a very real chance for Heroic to run away with the ending of the half.
We're going to see the bomb.
Or just clean up these pistols.
Oh, yeah.
Nice proactive move out of teccsgocontact. Confirms a couple. Yep. Oh,
that is obviously one big value of the silenced M4.
Yeah.
Being even more quiet than it used to be. Though to be fair, even in CSGO, I don't think it would have heard that.
Especially when it's one bullet, you know?
One bullet.
It's like getting tapped by a USP.
Heroic map pick, and I was trying to figure out why, but okay.
Oh.
Wow, another
Roll
opener.
back. Oh, into
Device.
B site. Into B site.
Wait, how far away?
He looks like he's in T spawn.
Wait, was that?
Oh, we got something juicy. We got something juicy. That was either through connector, through the B site, or has he found a new wallbang?
Was it down con to the heaven?
It was either down con.
Because when you go halfway up, you can see heaven. People are jump spotting that right now from heaven.
No, that blue X looks like it's along the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Right along the boardwalk of the B site. So either it was through this open
Just
con
gave it
door.
a shot, maybe.
Oh, cue it up. Cue it up.
He knows dupreeh. He knows where dupreeh hangs out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He really just...
See ya.
Remember that ammo is free, folks.
Yeah, when I said cue it up, I didn't expect it mid-round. Thank you, folks.
Impressive. You've got some powers.
Quick on the trigger. Whoop, hello.
That was a big jump.
Yeah. 42-inch vertical leap. See if CADIAN can give us a blockbuster round from behind dice. Man disadvantage because of the wallbang. 25 seconds, dude. They just think they're going to go moseying on into this B site. They're about to get barrel stuffed by Sjuush, who just laid down the smoke on short. There's no other smoke, frags, or incendiaries to come out from Heroic, though. And so Sjuush just kind of in the pocket, pressed up against an enemy in Stare, who just shoots because he can no longer move forward. And then CADIAN and Zywoo combine for 4 seconds. No chance. No chance at all. They simply do not have the time. Seemingly online.
No, that could be a quota, right? We're in the last round of the half right now.
Ooh, fast swing. These are those swings you're talking about. More and more often.
Yeah.
The connector aggression out of CT side just looks good. But does the fallback look great? Yes, because Sjuush connects another headshot. Stare's dead. And these measly Deagles and single Galil have a lot of work ahead of them. At least they've got time. The thinnest silver lining they could ask for. Damn, Heroic not wasting this opportunity. Technically, the returning champions of the fall finals. It would have been way too easy to just kind of shrug off the chance, fizzle out of the event.
They both won one.
Nobody would have really held it against them. Hubba into the long peak. CADIAN awaits his next victim. At least it goes unspotted. When pistols get close to the A site, weird things can happen. Device gets the entry. teccsgocontact is here to support off truck, but oh man, CADIAN looking clean in the first series in shocking fashion. Zywoo, easy bomb plant, no contest. Astralis had no defense inside bathrooms, nobody even trying to stop this hit. And so it's a 5v5 retake that has already been cut down to 3 on each side. Zywoo and Dupree, and Zywoo to close it. A 9th for her. 13 rounds into this game. Stair has 2 frags, 13 rounds into this game.
Yeah, you can't overanalyze. Like, what's the point of getting into the details about everything else? And there's the force up that goes south here.
It's fundamentally not enough from the majority of this team. Device is trying his damnedest. Stair posts his 3rd of the map, 4th of the map, as that deagle connects to 2 heads, and he gets into the AK. So things get a little weird. Stair trying his damnedest.
That was cool.
Be understandable if he felt uncomfortable in the heroic system.
But everyone looks good on T sides, so.
Clean dig.
CT sides on overpass right now.
Shush has gotten all the way through B site though, so that Desert Eagle kill, scary for a second, but in the big picture, easy conversion for Heroic with the B plant and Zywoo. He's going to find this whole stack of CTs coming down through Con.
I'm almost pre-exhausted at the thought that this could be another comeback, unless it actually happens.
I'm so tired.
Yeah. I'm just like building up the energy to get excited about what's going to happen if it does. Oh, okay.
That's Lady Luck.
That's a funny one.
Yep. Blame F will get a 2nd Desert Eagle kill. Condor swung wide.
I want everyone to know that that very well could be the case. If you're out of endorphins, get some new ones, okay? Or we're going to generate them for you.
Nah. Sorry, Blame. There's an AK around here somewhere for Device in a second, but they're going to come clear it out. Make sure nothing can be saved by Astralis. Give them no contact, no contest. It's through Monster instead. Oh, that MAC-10 dink is crazy. CADIAN, he comes through with the answer. Buzz, 3 kills on the hold. Needed something like that.
Oh, okay.
And Zywoo, given a chance to crush the hopes of Astralis at this point. AK off the mark into heaven. The 2 graffiti players ready to go. And his smoke will cancel out Device's angle.
Device going to come forward into it, jump out into the pit. May have been heard. He'll walk up into this fight. Zywoo holding it for a second. Device gets a second. Yeah, I was thinking this is actually kind of uncharacteristic. It's so passive to kick off, and they're one of the most aggressive CT teams right now. But that nade is great. That op shot's even better.
2 for Device, Blame the 1. These are the 2 players we look for when it comes to the Astralis hold, and sure enough, this one goes well. CADIAN reaching far enough to grab that AK. Still a good chance to either hang on to it for the next one, maybe get a parting frag, but Astralis have decided to definitely kernel up here in round 17. Works out wonderfully.
Does.
Little long pressure maybe could have unraveled things as Blame was extending into Bath. But he had jump spotted enough times they felt comfortable with no long eyes. And Zywoo even grabbing a 2nd rifle, so cut your losses. Astralis not down and out just yet.
We don't have full info, that's why Device is still holding on to long. Blame's going to take a peek. He's still on the staircase, top stairs. Again, his big value is, oh, how comfortable he is on these stairs, but now he dies. 50 seconds. That's the middle of the map completely compromised.
Now it's 3 AKs with a smoke, with a frag, and with 2 players still inside of the A site. Device, we saw the multi-frag last round.
Long control. What Device is holding on to, he can't do without Blame.
He's got, of course, Stair over towards the truck, but he's going to be exposed to it. In just a moment, smoke comes over. Stair, great job.
Oh, hell yeah.
Without Blame F there, somebody else had to pick up the slack. Somebody else had to give Device that. Blame taking a risk here.
He ran out past this. That smoke just gave him cover to jump through out to the right, and they didn't actually clear it. I mean, that looked really scary, and I think that was the worst case situation. I mean, Blame was very close to getting away, but now he's dead.
This is interesting. Look at the util they have. We're talking about 3 smokes, 2 flashes, and a pretty quick rotation.
I don't think they're scared of the smoke.
They've still got this defense split 2-2. It's
they're
Buzz
coming
inside
through.
of water.
More up.
He's dead after just the one, so
No,
Buzz
he
has
doesn't
to
get
come
any.
back. He needs another triple kill, and Buzz, well, he gives it up after just the first, so he wants the positioning instead. And bomb can definitely be planted. Numbers evened out. Weapons to the favor of Astralis. But there's only one kit on the play, and it belongs to Stare. A smoke to make sure that no wraparound monster. They try to press out, and Stare happy to hold them at bay. Great double kill, makes this one seem easy now. Dupree's Deagle, we know it can be deadly. Does he get Buzz? No, sir.
Pushing those last 2 rounds as well.
But
Nice.
just risky enough.
He is so good at finding that specific timing.
Yeah. Device and Fallen on overpass CT side. It'll last forever.
2 goats of our time.
21 and 13, man. Device fighting for the Royal Arena, fighting for a chance at it.
What is that mercenary mission? He just went spelunking on a rope and they pulled him back.
Oh my god. Just in and out, quick as can be, and then again, instantaneously, we get this clumping of heroics players, and they're gone. They throw some parting utility up into heaven to maybe keep someone preoccupied, but Device, rock solid on the A site, Blame F behind him to try and help, but no eyes on long. teccsgocontact looking to swing out in a second, but Device kills Shush first. Blame's got Zyphon. The pressure's out along, but Blame just there in time, and no plant for CADIAN. He goes for the trade frag and the op save.
It's a pretty good setup, like complexion-wise. They're getting close again. Comes down to the fraggers. They've got 3.
Stare's flashes have been fantastic. And again, they're blind. And again, Bhop holds it from inside of the barrels. 2 flash assists out of Stare. Bhop with a piece of cover, but the slide out from teccsgocontact. With Heaven smoked out, he's got one isolated down in water, and he wins it.
What?
teccsgocontact, critical double kill.
2v2 now.
Someone's got to get that bomb, and teccsgocontact isn't going to be the guy, but the cross is being held by the off. The Heaven player peek. teccsgocontact, you got to get this in.
He does. CADIAN doesn't have to cross. Bomb can get planted. Retake with 1 flash and op in hand. And Device, does he get this kill? It's not going to be given up. teccsgocontact aware.
And Blame decides to go back around towards Graffiti. Device sliding up along the boardwalk. He's hunting. He thinks maybe he's still in sight. Now he knows teccsgocontact had to have fallen off, and so he finds him in the corner. But they're thinking short, and instead CADIAN out monster may not get spotted by Blame. He's so fixated on Device that the 2v2 hit, but Shush is still a few steps back. They're gonna tuck 2 along the monster wall, and almost, but not this time. Not quite Shush levels of peek and pry away, but now the bomb is dropped.
yeah,
They tried to chase it.
Oh, with the bomb?
Yeah.
Wait, they sent that out first?
First or second. Either way, don't think it should have been part of the push.
I thought it was that same sort of fishing line maneuver, but like they weren't about to full commit, right? That had to be a mistake, and this is to tie up. Astralis looking to make it 11. They'll finally participate in a big flank here, but
feels like Blame F is the ticking time bomb of round 22.
Wait a second.
Shush just caught Device on a short peek.
He got the bomb. Wait, he got the bomb and he left. Now he's getting flanked from Blame F.
He could go con.
But he's going short. And they don't have anyone on top of A. I was wondering about this. It was opened up by teccsgocontact as they walked through. It's like Blame F doesn't even exist. They can go ahead and plant that bomb. There's no one on the A site.
And they Molotov that rotate before he leaves. CADIAN just insult to injury, taking off a quarter of Stare. The bomb gets in on time. There's no way CADIAN just escaped with that. Pressure out of the dumpster. Shush! He shuts it down, but CADIAN, you need to plant. 5 to spare as Blame F's gonna come barreling up through connector, and Shush is looking to hold it. Buzz gets his. Blame one as well. CADIAN to the clutch.
Blame F, he's in and out, okay? They're trying to catch him running back, but Device covers Blame perfectly, and they've also got 3 people in total here on the A site.
Gonna try to flash Blame a little further. Killed the close peek, but he also confirmed the logs player, so that's 2 on long at least.
Remember this timing, Blame, he he can potentially flank if they don't go and fight him, but he's trying to fall back. teccsgocontact catches him off guard, but the shot's in again from Device. Another one.
Yeah, I mean, Device inside of this bomb site is just so good.
Wait, what?
But he tries to peek around.
Stair needed to do 1 bit of damage, and now Shush, 14 HP. We'll have CADIAN put this bomb down 2v2. Another retake. Astralis, they've been pristine in this situation, but now it's CADIAN and Shush, 2 longtime teammates. This is not the new heroic.
Screw that, man. It's Bhop and Buzz. These are the guys we've been questioning all series long, and they have to somehow get these 2 deep, committed players unearthed from the hold. CADIAN's going full bait. Shush up first, headshot to Buzz! And he keeps it clean!
The relay a little bit here on long, and oh my god.
Wow.
They're trying to pick apart this same setup again, but Buzz makes sure to keep his eyes peeled. 19 health, he comes away with the frag. That's only a FAMAS, but look what happens now. Blame F will start to take a lead.
Stair creeps back alongside the wounded Buzz.
This should be over now. I mean, they could easily rotate from this position. You see Device going to do one last spot. They smoke down Monster, 35 seconds. Blame doesn't want to overplay his hand right now. Still, they've given the info to 3 players in B.
Just hold sight. Simple as that. Questionable time and time again, but this is the time. You can't afford it. The nade doesn't go deep enough. Blinded is Buzz, but still the monster push can't come through. Buzz, what? P2000 double kill. 10 seconds to the clock. Buzz is still alive. That sidearm ripping them up. CADIAN's got the slightest chance, but he gets locked back by Device.
Same reason as well. So information was king, and Astralis were the better team in that round.
Just mag dumps the FAMAS, swings out the sidearm, spotted on the side of the smoke. Buzz changing spots and changing the tide of this second map as he continues to rack up frags. Stair did it first, Buzz used it as inspiration, and now you've got multiple players trying to play catch up to Device, who still reigns supreme. 26 kills to his name, but a 5v4 in the first of OT. We praise Device for these angles. He's got Blame working right with him. Bhop just got cleared off of the B site.
Uh-oh, Device is about to get out of vision of this.
Oh, the connector peak could be huge. No one's holding connector peak now. Siphon, he just gets Blame, who thought he could maybe squeeze down to Con.
You can't afford to lose a T round now.
Both kills on the B site by way of Shush.
Now, do they go for Device? Rifle!
Oh!
Stair tries to play that angle, but Device now reveals his presence. B site has been taken over. Device is already thinking about how to go to the next step, get over to B. But the round, I think, in his eyes, is just simply lost.
Shush is sick. He was on his own. There was no team flashes there. There was nothing for him to work with but the aim on the AK.
I would love to hear it from Shush if he has said, I want to go and take this fight.
That'd be the best live mic'd up we could do right now.
I would love to go and take this fight. Like, you know, CADIAN, let me try this.
Setting up out of the gate. He loves this position. Could get predicted. Nope. Zyphon doesn't read into it. And a 5v4 instantly here for Astralis. Shush is looking to get on the recovery, as is teccsgocontact. And it's a little labored, losing 88 health, but he gets there. 4v4 right back.
They get it with con control, knowing that he's always there solo. It's early in the round to do so. Device still being top bathrooms, though, is very good, I'd say, for Astralis in general. You can go and check on stairs, but Bhop, they'll, again, take a peek from this double right side setup. This will bring Device forward a little bit. Down material slightly. Buzz makes his presence known, and CADIAN will make him pay.
Not this time, kid. No P2000 doubles. Stair's gonna feel a little desperate and look for the short peek, but doesn't overcommit. Dupree maybe sees a sliver, goes for the swing, and leaves it all on Device, who just scrambles down to the B site, but it's little and it's late. He'll at least catch Dupree. And then there's a game of cat and mouse. CADIAN trying to choose bomb sites. Nade's fantastic. Device is halfway through a 1v4.
Okay, set it up. It's mission impossible, Device. But you've already done half the job.
Fortunately for him, out of position.
Wants to try to get a rifle. Keep on to the op. They're planning front bathrooms. Going towards a long setup. That's...
Ooh, no kit though.
That bomb's in an atypical spot, isn't it? It's not front dice.
Device on the long play. Time is really his biggest enemy here.
Oh, doesn't feel like he has enough
Bank
of
volley, no. Oh, where has that gone?
it. Same setup again. You know Shush wants a piece, and he's coming for it. Oh, there it is,
Nothing.
too. He's been the X Factor, the star of the show here for Heroic.
No way.
And now it's 4v3. Blame, there's pressure on him as he peels back, and they know his usual position, but he gets away with one. Will he deny the trade?
Trying to swing out. CADIAN hears it coming, gets into the cover, does more damage, so that's 2 wounded. And Stair able to just clean up the first one in the site. Time down to the 10 seconds. Stair passive as he has to be. CADIAN's looking for the plant, but he also has to kind of cover. Oh, nice slide out by... But the trusty M4 and opponents ahead.
I think that this is the situation where they flash over and teccsgocontact looks for his time to fight.
Oh, a second dink is big.
Oh, Device's coverage, that's beautiful on Dupree in the back.
BlameF slides up along the wall with only the 9 health to his name. CADIAN up close, catches Buzz, fully HP, and now down, so 3v3. Long players coming. Op is spotted outside of the bathrooms. Can Stair do it again?
Oh, he gets away. They give him time to breathe.
Just that flash, re-engaged a second later.
CT is reorganizing. They don't know about this slip through on long. CADIAN, how far does he want to go? Stair in front of this. CADIAN goes beneath.
That's huge. That is so big. And yet still the other 2 members of Heroic on the other side of the map. That presence on A, not enough to convince everybody up here. CADIAN forfeiting the bomb site. That frag would kill
that
Blame.
nade. Oh
Bada
my
boom!
God, he's gone.
Fantastic. And now Device's task to the clutch goes deep, and CADIAN's going to fall victim to it. Device still has time to recover that bomb, and he swaps to the AK first. Concerned that there's some kind of a dice peek. Not the case.
They can run at him.
And he fakes, and he sees the CT closing the gap. Oh, he almost sprayed over, but the peek doesn't come out, and the clutch won't either. Heroic secure 15.
Where it's about to go down. Control the middle of the map for Heroic, or Astralis. They've got short taken over. Late smoke, 30-second mark, and that goes down. They can sense it coming, but there's not enough info on A. CADIAN opens up with 1.
Incendiary from Shush as well, dropped in front, so you can't even force your way through smoke. CADIAN's got a nade just to give Shush vision, and then everybody's going to fixate on short. They're about to try to run through, and it's a meat grinder. It is Astralis collapsing on the B site. CADIAN is the immovable object. 7 seconds for BlameF, not enough. Trials and tribulations for CADIAN and this squad, and yet he leads them through Astralis here at the Blast Ball Finals. A trophy hoist a year ago, and a hell of a hope today. It is not yet a game in front of the crowd.